Reminisce on dangerous summers, was just a thug nigga working for drug dealers in neighborhood. Run about the age of 13, we was gunning, and it was fun to see the police running. Niggas disappear when we come and live. Nappy head shorty, addicted to drinking 40. My niggas is naughty, and y'all niggas is fucking corny. But you left me in the summer of '89, a very good year. Crack cocaine sales rose.
Well, hello YouTube fellas, it's your friend BMW friggin' Fonz, and I'm not happy to be making this video. That screw, yes, there's a glove around it because I had to take it out, put a glove around it, put it back in so I could get home. But today's video is showing you how to use these stupid friggin' things. Get yourself some kind of sealant as well, because these often don't work on their own unless you do it perfectly. So let's just start. If it's a screw, get a screwdriver, just twist the son of a gun out. But it's not always that easy because the screw's been playing friggin' footsies with the pavement. So great. Oh, it's coming. Kind of. Fuck, not really. Okay, well, get some pointy, sharp pliers and pull it out. I'll show you how to do that. There's specific tools for this, but I don't have those specific tools. So, also I'm going to be getting some meta glasses soon so that I can do this without having to hold the camera. Let me get a tool so I can do this. Okay, so a little trick that I've learned over the years is if you round out a flathead, oftentimes it'll end up being like a square if you stop early enough. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like a square. Get a Robson and look at it's turning. Look at this. You guys watched me strip it and now I'm using a Robson to twist it out. Let the air escape and then you can do your patch. Okay, then you take your this guy, shove it in and out of the hole repeatedly until it's nice and round. Then you feed this thing through your fork tool. You shove it in there and then you basically twist. I'll show you. Easier to just show. So you shove it in there till you have about that much poking out. Then you twist it a few times. And then you should be able to just yank it out, but sometimes you gotta hold it. So just like that. Nice and quick. And then you just snip the top off. Alright, and after you cut your plug flush, it should look like that. If you want to, you can put a little bit of tire cement or silicone over this. I'm going to, just for good measure. And then you can start pumping it up and see if it, actually you could even pump it up now and then spray soap on it and see if it's going to leak. And then pump it up. But I'm just going to silicone it and pump it. I'm a risky guy, I like to live on the edge. Get it? On the edge. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be quiet now, it's retarded. Okay, so then you're just gonna take your, any kind of soap. And if you basically see bubbles starting to form, like basically doing the opposite of this, so you see how they're dissipating. If you see them doing the opposite of that, so basically if you see them start forming like this, or growing and they just start growing bigger, like the bubbles start growing bigger and bigger, it means you're leaking. But we are completely sealed, ladies and gentlemen. And that is how you patch a tire. And I guess how you remove a stripped Phillips with a Robson. 2 videos in one. Wombo combo. Double kill. Beamer-Fonz out. Peace. Shout out to Park Auto, Tort Sports, RT Tires, and Printables Auto. And BIMWorks.